Hey,
Okay,
good morning, Anthony. How
how
you
are
doing?
you? Good morning, Frankie.
Man, this is early for a lot of us. We have weird. Have you noticed a lot of people have weird sleep schedules now because they're home quarantined and stuff?
Because of the quarantine. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
We are
How
so
do we uh
sad.
how do we fix that? Because I sometimes stay up all night. Like I start the show at 6 a.m. and I'll just stay up all night and then I'll nap all day. That can't be healthy.
No, probably not. This is where we can take care of ourselves. This is the best time for us to focus our attention on us.
Mhm.
Because, when we have to, by force, be secluded, there can be two different reactions. One
Got
is
it.
I lose all my freedom. Then, of course, the negative emotions come. But if I think, well, this is an opportunity, even though I didn't wish that, I'm going to make the best of it, then we have positive.
Wow, I'm already liking where this is going. So for anybody joining the Instagram live right now, Antony Chatham's hanging out with us. He's a psychotherapist and hypnotist. This is our Mental Motivation Mondays. Can you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Okay. I'm Antony Chatham, and I
Oh,
have been
okay.
working with Hippocrates Institute for about 25 years. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and a psychotherapist. And at Hippocrates Health Institute, some of you may know, we have people coming from all over the world for life transformation program. And it is based on holistic health. So when people come there, they are not only changing their food habits because they eat only raw vegan food, but they also change their mindset. This is where most of my work and my colleague Andy's work is going on. In the whole program, we do mainly two things. One is to let go of what is negative, which is detox. Then nourish the body with very healthy, energetic food like the sprouts. Now, there is something similar that we also do mental health wise. Whatever that you consider negative and not helpful for our growth, we help them to let go. Then we nourish them with positive things. For example, in this quarantine time, well, if we are taking it as a positive experience, then we can fill ourselves with love and compassion, which is basically, I love myself, so I'm going to take care of me. I have compassion for others. So, for example, if I am keeping myself inside and and also keeping social distance with others, what that means is I'm definitely caring about other people.
Mhm.
On the contrary, there are some people who are completely shut down with the fear because fear of, you know, getting or being part of the pandemic, or fear of being secluded because there are economic conditions which are also affecting a lot of people right now.
Mhm.
And a lot of people lost jobs. We all know that. So we can get into ourselves and be negative, or we can open ourselves and be positive.
Wow,
So
I'm
this is
already
where,
relaxed just listening to you talk right now. This is amazing.
thank you, Frankie.
Okay, so you're going to first off, explain what meditation is to anybody that hasn't done meditation before, because I've never done it before.
Okay, so let me briefly explain. Meditation is actually focusing on your thoughts in general, even though there are different types of meditations. So if you are focusing on your mind, your own awareness for some time, that is meditation. While there are many forms of meditation, the ultimate goal is the same. That is to induce deep relaxation and inner peace. And that will improve mental health if we can have that focus. This is also where hypnosis, in a sense, is becoming relevant. Because if you can learn to relax your body and focus on your mind, you are automatically in a hypnotic state. Like sometimes it happens naturally when we drive to a place.
Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say. When you drive home, all of a sudden you pull in your driveway and you're like, how did I get here? I was so deep in my thoughts that I don't even realize I arrived. This is crazy.
That is true, because many people think, hypnosis is something out of the world or some trick or something. It's nothing. It is natural for all of us. We get into it ourselves, even though it is also possible to induce in others. Now, there are some benefits that are, associated, according to the research, that are associated with meditation. One is it brings in more of the self-awareness. It can help to lengthen our attention span. It can promote emotional balance and health. It can also improve concentration, learning, and memory. Increase your ability to handle new situations and information. This is where the current condition is actually relevant. Then it can also allow you to be more compassionate and empathetic towards others. But it is also proven that it can reduce stress. It can reduce anxiety, age-related memory loss, even help fight the addictions. In positive step, it affects or it improves our kindness, improves sleep, our controls pain, and also even decrease blood pressure. In fact, if the relaxation response is actually the goal of meditation, somebody like Herbert Benson, Dr. Herbert Benson, is a cardiologist who has been working with Harvard University for about 40 years now. What he has found is there is a close connection between our ability to create deep relaxation response and avoiding health problems in general and heart problems in particular. So according to his research, obviously it has many, many benefits. And especially it lowers blood pressure, improves blood circulation, lowers heart rate, it causes less perspiration, it lowers the respiratory rate, then of course emotionally less anxiety and less worry and fear. Now, what we are going to do this morning is guided imagery meditation.
Okay, so I gotta get ready. Hold on, what do I do?
Not yet.
Oh, you got me excited.
Because one thing we have to tell our listeners is if they are driving, they should not be participating in this part.
Well, I don't think you should be on Instagram Live, period, if you're driving right now. But yeah, so I think we're good there. I don't think anyone's driving and Instagram living right now.
That's a good thing. And if you're also operating a machinery of some sort where you have to put all your focus, then it's not a good thing to listen to this. But otherwise, it's a good thing that we all can listen.
Okay.
But before that, because I told you this, what we are going to do, a guided imagery connected with our chakra energies. That is going to be the meditation. But let me also explain the different types of meditation, because many people have heard of meditation and there are many associations that come to people. So it may be good for us just to discuss what are some of the types of meditations that are common here. One is called mindfulness meditation. Up in New England area, all the universities, especially the Ivy Leagues, they are focused on promoting this type of meditation. Many of the researchers are focusing on this type of meditation. What that means is you simply become aware of everything you do. Wherever you go, you are there. Whatever you do, you are there. So it is our awareness put into all the actions. If we are sitting down to eat, the food and the eating itself becomes the object of our thought. Not thinking about what I will do tomorrow or how will I pay the bill. Because
so it's almost like living in the moment and paying attention to what you're doing in that exact moment, not your mind wandering in other places.
Perfect. I mean, that's a very good way of explaining.
Okay.
Thank you for that. And so that is also sometimes called Vipassana meditation. Now, for example, people like John Kabat-Zinn has promoted this. Then the other is loving kindness meditation. This is the one promoted by people like Dalai Lama. It's also sometimes called the spiritual meditation because only positive vibes go into that. And it is focusing on the spiritual self within. Then there is another type, which is often called the focus meditation. This probably comes primarily from the Indian tradition. That I myself share part of that tradition. And say, for example, if you hear chakra meditation, that is about 7 or more energy points associated with the body. And then there is third eye meditation or pineal gland meditation. That is focused on our intuition. Then there is what is called the Kundalini meditation, which is also based on chakra, but it is the energy rising up through the spine. Then there is the Tantra meditation, which often uses sounds and also focus on awareness of pleasure, joy, happiness, whatever. Then there is the pranayama type of meditation, which is focused on breathing. Then the last type that I like to mention is what is called Kriya Yoga meditation. That means you can go for a walk in a garden or in a park, and just become aware of whatever you do, which is also related to the first type that we talked about. But your action or your walking itself becomes the object of your thought. So what we are going to do this morning is to combine the chakra meditation with a guided imagery meditation. So we are going to use visualization first and then focus within us. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure. Let's give it a shot. I mean, everyone's just going to watch me do this, but this will be interesting.
Okay. Like we already told you, if you are driving, please switch off. We don't recommend you listen to this at all. Or if you
are you going to
something else, please do not.
Are you going to hypnotize me, or are we just meditating here?
We are just going to meditate.
Okay, cool. I don't want you to make me do anything embarrassing on Instagram that I'm going to notice later and be like, he made me do that? What?
No.
Just making sure. Just making sure.
Okay. So begin by gently closing your eyes and becoming aware of your body. If you are sitting on a chair, just focus on the way your feet are connected to the ground and your buttocks to the chair or the couch. If you are lying down, just become aware of your body becoming restful. And slowly now, begin to pay attention to your breathing itself. There's a slight movement as you breathe in and as you breathe out. As you become more aware of your breathing itself, after inhaling, give a couple of minutes of a break or a silence. Then start exhaling slowly and effortlessly. Now, when you breathe in, pay attention to your feet, especially your toes, and all the way up to your hips. Become aware of your body. And as you breathe out, just make sure if there is any type of tension that you recognize there, let them just wean off. Relax. When you take another deep breath very slowly, become aware of your body up to your neck, especially the torso. As you breathe out, you can make sure if you find any type of tension in your torso, you are able to let go. As you take another deep breath, become aware of both your hands from fingertips up to your shoulders. As you breathe out, let any tension or stress that you feel on your shoulders or your hands, let them go out of you. And now become aware of your neck and your head and take a deep breath. Fill the lungs all the way. And then slowly when you breathe out, let all the tension in your neck and shoulders and your head go out of you. And finally, become aware of your entire body from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. And take a deep, slow breath. Fill the lungs all the way. Hold it. As you breathe out slowly, become aware of your entire body relaxing. Now that your body is beginning to relax deeper, I would like you to use your mind to help you relax even further. Begin to imagine you are lying down on a rocking chair. It is in the back porch of a beautiful house built on a hill. Sitting in a position looking away from the house, down below you can see a beautiful lake. You can only see part of the lake, but the water is shining in the sunlight. You are able to feel It's a beautiful day. The weather is perfect. Temperature is very pleasant. The environment very calming. You become aware of your own body being able to rest. Maybe you feel like relaxing it by rocking on that chair, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And now, even in that rocking chair, you can actually sit up. That means your back is not supported. Your feet are firm on the floor. And slowly focus again on your breathing. And slowly take your attention to the root of your spine, the tailbone area, and begin to feel that this area is covered with a beautiful reddish light, sometimes called the root chakra. It's an energy wheel that is spinning there. As you focus on that, you become aware that you are secure. You have confidence within you. One thing you begin to notice, you are making yourself secure by keeping that quarantine. You are also making others secure by not going out unnecessarily or even giving the possibility of contaminating others. And you become aware that you are safe and you want the entire world, the globe, to be a safe place. And you are sending your energy to make it as safe as it could possibly be. As you become aware of this basis in you, you also begin to pay attention to your bones, which you feel are getting stronger. You feel grounded. You also feel, I am safe, not only health-wise, I'm also safe financially. Somehow I have the confidence I'm going to make it. I feel stable. I feel calm. And your mind is simply going into the feeling, I just exist with positive vibes. And slowly, you might want to shift your attention to the sacral chakra, the space 2 or 3 inches below your navel area, and you begin to become aware that you are surrounded with a pleasant orange-colored aura, a spinning wheel of light. As you focus on it, you feel a sense of pleasure, a sense of easiness, fluidity. At the same time, there is a confidence. I'm going to be much more creative as I look towards my future. I am positive, therefore, I will be receptive to any changes, whatever they be. I am safe, I am creative, I am moving forward. And you feel all the fluids in your body of any type, whether it be blood or lymph or hormones, they are all in balance. And you have a desire to move forward. And slowly now, you shift your attention to your solar plexus chakra, which is located above your belly button area. And it is a pleasant yellow colored spinning wheel. As you focus on it, you become aware of the foods that you choose to eat. Because you are interested in being healthy, your food choices and drinks choices are always positive. Only that which can enhance my health, I choose to eat and drink now. I also give my loved ones, things that are healthy. But more than that, there is also a sense of power that you feel within. I feel confident to take action. I even overcome all the fear of taking risks. I can control my destiny and happiness. I can do everything I need to do to feel that I am living fully. Slowly, you shift the attention to your fourth chakra, the heart chakra. And you can feel that you are surrounded with a pleasant green light, a spinning wheel that you can imagine close to your heart. And you feel you are breathing in and breathing out easily and effortlessly. Even though you have heard of some of the implications of coronavirus for the breathing, you are freeing yourself from it. You can feel the love and compassion coming out of you naturally, easily, and effortlessly. You also have ability to forgive if others have done negative things to you. This is the time for you to let go. I am ready to be able to accept others. I love myself. I love others unconditionally. All the past wounds are gone. I can shine and love because love is at my core. Slowly, you shift the attention to your throat chakra. It is a blue, pleasant blue light surrounding you, especially from the throat. It's a spinning wheel of light. You feel energized to speak up the truth. You are daring to express your emotions, especially in a positive way. You are willing not only to speak, but equally willing to listen to others. Every expression that I have should be positive is my own rule. I want to encourage others. I want to lift the spirit of others. My words today will be positive to lift up the spirit. And slowly, you begin to shift the attention to the third eye chakra that is at the center of your forehead. I become aware of my own insights. I trust that I am intuitive. I have a very positive self-awareness. I am part of the world around me. And the world around me is also part of me. There is a sense of magnanimity that is extending to this chakra too. I am able to see the big picture of the world around me. I am a true witness. Whatever happens around me cannot disturb me. I am calm and peaceful. I can look at everything that happens and not be reactive. I am confident in myself. And now slowly, you can shift the attention to the seventh chakra, which is a purple spinning wheel above your crown of your head. And you can feel the spiritual connection, the union with the world around you, the divine power or the powers beyond. I feel connected with. I am part of the universe, and truly the universe is part of me. I feel a sense of bliss, a feeling of being with all, connected to everything, kind of a cosmic consciousness. I am that I am. As you focus within you now, you begin to feel there is no more fear. There is only love within. Because I love myself, I feel strong. Because I can love everyone around me, I feel strong. And for a moment, you're able to send these vibes of love, the purple light, to everyone you love. And if you are daring, you can also send to everyone you do not love, because it is your magnanimity. You are bigger than you ever imagined yourself to be. And keeping in mind that this sense of awareness is giving you a bright white light around your body, and you feel strong enough to resist the viruses or negative penetrations of anything into you. Your energy is stronger. You are surrounded with this protective light, and people around you can feel the joy. And slowly enjoy the moment and come back to the moment fully refreshed and fully awake, as I gently guide you to counting to 3. 1, just become aware of the way you are situated. 2, a sense of deep relaxation to continue throughout the day. At the same time, you are aware of who you are and what you are doing. And 3, you can open your eyes.
Dang, for a second I forgot we were on Instagram Live.
Okay, that is good.
So how helpful is this to do every single day, being that we're stuck in quarantine?
It is helpful because there is actual research showing when you focus our mind like this, our body not only just physically relaxes, but actually it repairs itself, like what happens in deep sleep. So you are preparing each and every cell in your body to be more resistant and stronger.
Okay, and do you do these every single day? Is there a place that people can find you doing these? Do you jump on Instagram Live yourself? How does that work?
Okay, that's a good thing. I do this, of course, personally on my own every day, which is very private. But at the same time, when we meet with individuals at Hippocrates Health Institute, that is where I do my work. My office is there at the Oasis Center at Hippocrates Institute. So if anybody chooses to make a personal appointment, that will be at 561-471-8876, which will be 561-471-8876. And I am Antony Chatham. Antony. It is Anthony, but the spelling is slightly different.
Right.
Antony. That's all. But anyhow, more than that, let me explain what is the purpose. I use, as a psychotherapist, I use what is called a brief therapy model. After assessing a person, which usually takes about 10 to 20 minutes, to find out what are some of the areas they experience stress from. Usually in the first session, I create a recording for them, which is very personal, which I recommend them to use it. Say, for example, if somebody is coming because of some grief issues, obviously they have to get rid of it and they have to go beyond it. So the meditation will focus on their life beyond the loss. And we will use at least 3 or 4 components of meditation in it. And it will be like a 20 minutes meditation that I will record for them and give them. Usually these days we do this on your cell phone because it's easier to make it handy for all of us. The other thing, suppose somebody is coming because of some anxiety that is preventing them from achieving their goals, then the meditation will be particularly focused on that. They're being able to get out of that feeling. Or if it is an addiction, it's the same. But when I said breath therapy model, usually I'm looking at 2 or 3 sessions for a person, not the lifetime or a very long term type of, connection, but it's a short term practice. So at Hippocrates, what happens is there are many people who are coming from all over the world, literally. Now, obviously, because of the restriction in air travel, we do not get people from Europe or South America or Asia at all now because of the restriction. But otherwise, there are people coming from all over. And especially those people who do not find it useful to continue with chronic illnesses and the traditional treatments. They come to us to change their lifestyle. So that is why the whole program, which is mind, body, and spirit changing, it's called Life Transformation Program. Then there are some who are also coming into kind of fitness program, but it is not only just the physical fitness, it's also related to mental fitness, the choices that people make. So there is that program. Then there are also, people with chronic illnesses, which they have been suffering for a long time. So by generally raising their energy, we are able to help them to continue this for a while. So in all these, when usually I work with individuals, I create them recordings so that they can use it. But I also use another type of therapy, especially if we identify some trauma in their background. That will be using the eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, which is often called EMDR. So that is another way of desensitizing people from the negative experiences. So these are some of the therapy modalities that I personally use in my work.
Wow, a lot of great information, a lot of great stuff there. One more time, where can they contact you at before we wrap up here?
Yes, before we wrap up, let me say it is at Hippocrates Health Institute in West Palm Beach. And it is a health institute with a life transformation program. And the number to reach there is 561-471-8876. 561-471-8876.
Cool.
So
just
it is
posted it
not
up right there.
my therapy, but it's also for other life improving program that you can actually contact that number.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for joining us for our first Mental Motivation Mondays. That was awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Really appreciate it. You have a
much.
great day. And thanks to everybody that joined us today for that. Again, we're going to do this
Thank you
every
everyone
Monday.
for listening. Thank you.
All right. Have a good one, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.